Lecture on dental amalgams. I am Dr. Pavan. The failure of dental amalgams may occur due to the defects in material and defects in technique of operator and defects in patient's environment. The failures may be visually seen as marginal fracture, bulk fracture, and tooth fracture. At microstructural levels, the weakening of the matrix can occur due to the tarnish and corrosion and stresses associated with the masticatory forces. Pain immediately after the placement of the amalgam restoration may also lead to the failure. The pulpal and periodontal involvement may lead to the gingival recession that in turn leads to the failure of the amalgam restorations. The fractures of the restorations may be caused due to the improper cavity preparations designs such as shallow depth of the tooth preparation, which do not allow sufficient thickness of the restorative material to resist the occlusal forces, and also the failure of rounding the internal line angles may lead to concentration of the stresses at these line angles that in turn lead to fracture of the restorative materials at these points. Failure to round the axiopulpal line angle also results in concentration of the stresses at this area and leads to reduction and leads to fracture of the restoration at this point. In cases of cavus surface angle, the ideal cavus surface angle for amalgam restoration is butt joint. Whenever the obtuse angle is present, then the amalgam which is present a thin flash along the margins is susceptible to the fracture. At the same time, when it is acute, there is chances of undermining of the tooth structures and there is fracture of the tooth. And failure to give proper convergence form also results in the dislodgement of the restorative materials. Insufficient thickness of the gingival seat area also results in fracture of the restorative materials. During the contouring of the restorations, failure to give the ideal height of the marginal ridge that is equal to the adjacent tooth marginal ridge may result in concentration of the forces at this point and the fracture of the marginal ridge. At the same time, improper rounding of the axiopulpal line angle and overzealous carving and improvement of the improper removal of matrix and occlusal embrasure also result in marginal ridge fractures. Rounding the axiopulpal line angles and the creating the marginal ridge height equal to that of the adjacent teeth and occlusal embrasure should be in correct form. This prevents the fracture of the marginal ridge. The excess mercury present in the restorative material tend to diffuse into the dental tubules and result in discoloration of the tooth, which is known as amalgam blues. In certain situations, the amalgam may diffuse into the buccal mucosa or the mucosa of the oral cavity, resulting in amalgam tattoos. Whenever two dissimilar metals are present in the oral cavity, the metal of high electromotive force will tend to attract the ions from the metal from low electromotive force. This results in weakening of the matrix from which the ions are coming. In case of gold amalgam alloys, the gold tend to become weakened after due to the corrosion. Even in the same restorative materials, different in electrochemical potential may lead to between the different phases may lead to the electrochemical corrosions. The low copper amalgams and the incorporation of large amounts of the mercury may lead to the formation of weaker matrix and also the high corrosion. Defects in Trituration for only a short period of time may result in granular and dull mix, which is weak due to the formation of porosities. Whereas in over trituration, there is chances of shiny mix and also failure of adaptation of the mercury to the amalgam to the wall, and this results, and also there will be the breakage of the matrix formation. All this results in weakening of the matrix and fracture of the restorative materials. And the center picture indicates properly triturated material, and this over triturated mix, which is indicated by the flattened out mix and shiny surface, whereas under triturated mix is appeared as dull mix. All this improper condensation. After carrying the amalgam into the oral cavity, then they are condensed. The condensation allows proper marginal adaptation and also decrease in porosities. Improper condensation may result in the failure of adaptation of amalgam to the tooth, which in turn leads to micro leakage and secondary caries. To avoid this, the condenser pressure should be directed along the facial and lingual areas, and then the tooth is overfilled, and then carving is done to remove the excess of mercury and also to obtain the proper occlusal contacts. Due to the under carving, there is insufficient thickness of the amalgam restoration, and there are chances of fracture of the restorative materials. Over carving may result in thickness of the amalgam decreased, and which is weak and are susceptible to fracture. As discussed earlier, improper mixing and granular mix may result in porosity, which in turn results in caries, secondary caries and micro leakage. Delayed expansion. Due to the contamination of the amalgam with the water moisture, there is release of hydrogen gas, which in turn causes expansion. This is known as delayed expansion. This occurs over a period of time of 12 to 20 days. When there is pain immediately after the placement, there are chances of high point, and it should be removed, and then the pain is relieved. In certain cases, due to the over preparation, there are chances of breakage of tooth structure, which in turn lead to pain. This can be avoided by the bonded amalgam restorations, copper band to form the walls or artificial walls. Defects in proper proximal context due to the improper matrix adaptation and may result in overhanging of the restorations and also food lodgement may lead to the gingival caries or subgingival caries. Postoperative sensitivity. When there is insufficient amount of the base is present, then there are chances of postoperative sensitivity. To avoid this, and the thick layer of desensitizer is placed, or liner or base are placed. Improper condensation may lead to marginal voids, and over polishing may lead to evaporation of surface mercury, leaving the cloudy appearance of the surface, which weakens the matrix. Thank you. This ends the lecture.